Hey guys, welcome back to Spat VR. I want to start this video off by apologizing. It is absolutely unacceptable that we have not posted a video in 8 months. I promise you, starting now, we're going to try to aim to post a video every single week. With that being said, I'm Pat, and in this video I tried out VR hockey for the first time. Let me tell you, I was beyond excited to make this video. I've been playing hockey since I was 9 years old, and ever since I started, I completely fell in love. Me and Spencer are both diehard Islander fans, which we don't really want to talk about right now, but my point is we love hockey here at Spat. Now, with that being said, there are two real reasons why neither of us have ever tried playing VR hockey. The first is before I discovered this game, which is VR Hockey Reborn, the only game I knew that had hockey was NHL Sense Arena, which is ridiculously priced. If NHL Sense Arena was a one-time $60 purchase, I would 100% buy it, but no, you have to pay $59 a month. And I know you can get the annual plan for $33 a month, but that's also insane. So, when I found that VR Hockey Reborn was free, I knew I had to give it a try. But with that being said, I was hesitant. The reason for that is I also haven't played VR hockey because I have really low expectations for VR hockey. As a hockey player, I had a feeling that hockey just wasn't a sport that would translate to VR well at all. In general, I feel like there have been a lot of challenges porting sports into VR. With that, let's play VR Hockey Reborn and see if hockey is any good in VR. Also, I do want to quickly apologize again because I just got the Quest 3 and I didn't realize it would record the boundaries, so I wasn't really paying attention when I was kind of going through my boundary. I'm going to try to find a way to fix that in the future. If you do know a way how to get the boundaries out of your recordings, please let me know in the comments below. So after fooling around with every single interactable object I could possibly find, I finally picked up a stick and started playing the game.
This really feels like a private rink at like 6 a.m. Which is pretty much the only time you can get like a private rink like this. There's a camera in the net. Let's try to take a few shots. Alright. Let's see if I can lift it. It's kind of awkward. Stick handling without the... Because you got to keep your... Oh, you can slide your hand. That's pretty cool.
So when I first started skating around and playing with the pucks, I was really getting ready to make a video about just how janky this game was, and I'm glad I gave it a few minutes because I was wrong. I was expecting this game not to work because in my head, VR hockey stick physics in VR just seemed impossible. But they're not. Hats off to the developers of this game, they did an incredible job. The stick handling mechanics in this game are incredibly realistic. The ice is incredibly realistic. If you've played ice hockey before, you'd be amazed by how much you can roll the puck on your blade in this game. The same way that I can spend hours stick handling in my backyard, I can spend hours stick handling in this game, which is exactly what I did. In fact, I spent so much time doing so that I didn't even try out most of this game's features. But don't worry, considering how much fun I had playing this game my first time, I'm definitely going to do a follow-up video. Now I will say, using the joystick to move was a little weird to get used to. Now I know, every single game does use a joystick to move, but it was kind of weird actually stick handling with the puck while you also move the joystick. There was nothing wrong with the mechanic, it was just a little odd for me to get used to. I did notice myself getting used to it as I played on though. Also, on a funny note, a couple times I did leave the puck to go so I can kick it with my skates, only to remember that I was in VR and I wasn't wearing skates. You can't kick the puck in the game, which is something my brain has to get used to, but overall I was really impressed with the puck handling in this game. Now, I won't lie, at first I was pretty disappointed in the shooting in this game. I'm not Connor McDavid, but in real life I can rip the puck pretty hard. Not to brag, but I do have my own Elite Prospects page, which is pretty cool until you look at the actual stats. For the record, I was a lot better in single A, but they don't record those. That being said, as I shot around in this game, I learned that the shooting mechanics are a lot better than I thought they were. When you're playing VR with no actual stick in your hands, you're not going to be in the best position. I found when I actually locked in, bent my knees, and actually went through my natural shooting motion, I was actually able to really get this puck to move. And that really showed me just how good the hockey physics in this game are. The more I played, the more I realized just how much this game feels real. And once I learned the shooting actually worked, I just had to spend an hour trying to go top shelf.
Okay, yes. So I'm really just simplifying my motions, just making sure my hands are together. And, oh, this is awesome. Now let's try to aim for some targets now.
And finally, after missing over and over and over again, I finally hit the top right corner.
Yes!
It would be a lie if I said that's the first time I celebrated that hard in practice. At this point, I was willing to say I was wrong. VR does work in hockey, and I think it has a lot more potential. And I will emphasize the word potential because this game is nowhere near complete. And from what I can see, it does seem like VR Hockey Reborn does get updated pretty frequently. Right now they're testing an AI goalie, and let's just say he tries his best. All jokes aside, he is tracking the puck pretty well when he doesn't get lost, which is a big step in the right direction. He's already better than a few goalies I've had on my teams in the past. Speaking of which, this game actually does have a goalie mode and a couple other features that I didn't even try out. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more content on VR Hockey Reborn. There's even a multiplayer, which I'm cautiously optimistic to try. When I decided to make this video, I did not expect to come out of it being so optimistic about the future of VR Hockey, but VR Hockey Reborn has done that for me. If you've played this game, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Again, me and Spencer plan on being a lot more consistent this year, so if you have any games you want to see us play, let us know about it in the comments below.